In the complex world of project delivery in the 2020s, every organization is grappling with the implications of decision-making bias. The tendency for individuals and organizations to adopt a particular set of behaviors in their planning and decision-making that is based on very human thinking rather than pure logic.
Despite often apocalyptic warnings about the risk of bias, these tendencies are a part of us all, and indeed can provide as much benefit as they bring risk. They are part of our learnt behavior, how we adapt to situations based on our previous experience.
I have had so many bad experiences with clients who change their mind and U-turn. So I always make sure we pin down the scope as early as possible and then never deviate from what was originally signed off.
If you are looking to make a difference, I've learned that the only way to enable change is to be bold, confident, and leading from the front.
When you are running a major project, you need to be very wary of innovation, because it can simply introduce risk into delivery, add to costs, and push back the schedule.
If you don't exaggerate the positive outcomes and play down the threats of what you are undertaking in your business case, then there's a real risk that the project will get thrown out, or that you might get it through without ever really capturing the hearts and minds of the stakeholders.
I am sure you can recognize these responses. You may empathize with one or other of the people, and you can probably work out why they think the way they do.
These heuristics, our mental rules of thumb, allow us to make decisions when we are faced with limited data, which is why they are actually very helpful in uncertain environments or in situations when you are trying to weigh up an option based on less than minimum viable data.
The key to living with our cognitive bias is to become aware of it so that we can adopt mitigations, such as seeking independent opinion, to sense-check a decision, or taking the time to explore how an identified team bias might influence their behavior, so that you can watch out for it.
Of course, the best option in most cases is to gather and use evidence to underpin what you are doing, through techniques such as reference class forecasting. If you've been following our work and this series of videos, you'll have seen how we have helped organizations such as DEFRA and the Infrastructure and Projects Authority to use human-centric data to bring the behavior, perception, and values of the project team to bear on project delivery. In the latest version of the meeting quality platform we use, we've added a series of ratings to enable the team to explore the cognitive biases that may be influencing team decisions.
Learning very consciously from experiences, experimenting and exploring, will help you tame your worst cognitive bias, or at the very least, know under what conditions it is most likely to affect your decision-making. We hope this short video has provided you with food for thought about the nature and significance of cognitive bias.
If you'd like to find out more or to set up a trial of this approach on a project for which you are responsible, then contact Donnie McNichol, Stuart Harrison, or Jonathan Norman at Team Animation.